A framing I really like of what surrender is the simplicity of being a yes to experience. And something that grows out of that is the beauty of presence being accessible in every moment, rather than something that I have to achieve by doing something. So it's like I don't have to fight or get through what's going on in me to be present. I can simply choose to be present with what's there. So if I'm in a struggle of not being able to say what's really on my mind, or maybe not even being able to access my emotions, rather than seeing that as a problem that I need to overcome before I can be present, I can just go like, I'm in this struggle and I can't seem to actually figure out what's on my mind, and there's like a blankness or a numbness. And then I'm kind of already there. And I find that to be quite a unique aspect of the circling and surrender leadership practices. That we really emphasize this way of accessing presence through being with what is simply there, just being a yes. And there's a practice I really like doing around this that is framed by, I would call it a witness self-inquiry, so you'll need a partner for this. So it's one person simply sits there and explores what it's like for them to be a yes to their experience in every moment, and the other is just there with them, listening. And they might go into a bit of active listening, maybe posing a question once in a while. But really the role is just of being there, witnessing this other human being with their experience and speaking their present experience out loud. And I find that this can take us quite deep. And there is something with the witness that seems to be important, that it's a more difficult practice to do just on my own. Although right now with the camera, it is kind of like I'm having a witness. So I can give it a try. So I become aware of my surroundings here, of like the sounds of the sea, what's behind and around the camera. Like there's a beach, there's trees. Like there's this big, it feels like a big emptiness around me that I'm kind of situated in. I notice my body, like the tensions. There's a tension in my upper left arm. And when I go into that, there's like some kind of grief or sadness that's there. Something I can't actually get into. It's like I want to change it. It's like uncomfortable and I want to make it go away. And this feels so well known for me. And it's like frustrating and like painful, annoying. It's like I want to do something to get away from it. Yeah, now there seems to be more of a like pulsing movement in my body. Like almost snake-like, something that wants to move up and through. I'm trying to ignore that my right eye is slightly itchy, or like has some kind of mild allergic reaction. It's like I don't want that to show too much on the camera. So I'm kind of forcing it open rather than... yeah, it's difficult to relax into that. Yeah, so that's just me initiating like a self-inquiry process with myself on the subject of being yes to my immediate experience. And yeah, you can try it with a partner, or even if you're leading circling events. I really like doing this practice with my participants, because it seems to go quite deep, and it also shows a really important part of the circling practice.